Number 5, let's at least start looking at it together. Angle RQT. Now, if you guys want to work ahead of me on your own quietly, I'm fine with that. But if there's going to be individual talking while I'm trying to help you with the assignment, I'll just stop and let you do it on your own. Would you like to do it on your own as homework, or would you like to all get it done in class today? Let's all get it done, shall we? So RQT is 84. That's a central angle. That means that this arc from T to R is also 84 degrees, doesn't it? So the central angle and the arc are both 84 degrees. The question is, how big is this angle, RST? I'm going to see if you guys can do that one by yourself. But don't yell it out loud, just answer it and move on. That one's much easier than the next one, number 6. Number 6. I'm giving you a second. I'm pausing just for you to find the answer to number 5, even though I'm not giving you the answer. Number 6 is weird. It almost looks like it's multiple choice, but it's not. It actually has 4 questions. So number 6 is kind of hard. Let's go through it together. All right, you ready? Here we go. The measure of angle X is 130. WZ is congruent to YZ. That's already marked. If those chords are equal, what does that tell us about these arcs? Do you remember the property that we learned on the notes? If the chords are equal, tell me about the arcs. The arcs are also equal. If the chords are equal, the arcs are equal, so keep that in mind. Okay, angle Y, it says, angle Y is 100. Okay, we need to find angle Z, we need to find angle W, we need to find the length of arc WZ, we need to find the length of arc WX. Basically, we need to find everything, and we have 2 little pieces of information. Okay? Alright, let's take it slowly. I'll go ahead and give you one thing and then see if you can use that to figure out the next thing. If this angle is 130, if that angle right there is 130 and that's an inscribed angle, doesn't that mean that this arc is what? If the inscribed angle is 130, what will that arc be that it intercepts? What will it be? Double, right? Because haven't we gone the other direction in the past? We've taken the arc and we've halved it to find the angle. This time we're going to take the angle and double it to find the arc. So what will the entire arc be? 260 entirely. But wait, the chords are the same length. So what does that tell us about these 2 arcs from WZ and Z to Y? The entire arc is 260. The chords are congruent, so therefore this arc is congruent to that arc. The entire thing is 260. What is each one of those individual arcs going to be? 130. So that arc is 130 and that arc is 130. Okay, let's do a different one. Here's the assignment we're looking at together. Aubrey, don't run away. Okay, now this angle is 100. What does that tell us about this arc here? Oh, wait. Did I go the right place? Yeah, because if that angle's 100, then this arc from there to there is what? 200. The entire arc all the way around is 200 degrees because it's double the 100. Okay? Well, we just figured out that this piece of that yellow 200 arc is 130. So how many degrees are left out of the 200? If this piece of it is 130, how much is left for that piece of it? 70. Very good. Okay, now let's find these. Well, let's go ahead and find this arc because that's the only thing we don't know. So we have 130 and 130, which is 260. And then we have another 70, which is 330. 260 plus 70 is 330. How much is left for this arc? 130 plus 130 is 260 plus 70 is 330. How much is left? 30 degrees. Okay, now the reason we wanted that is that in order to find angle Z is this arc here. It's half of that arc. So this arc is 70 and that arc is 30. So what's the entire arc from here to here going to be? 100. So what's this angle going to be? Half of that, which is 50. Okay, we only need one more angle, and it's this one in here. This angle goes with this arc. This arc has a piece that's 130 and a piece that's 30. What do those add up to? A piece that's 130 and a piece that's 30 is 160. How can we use 160 to find that angle? What's half of 160? Half of 160 equals 80 degrees, right? So isn't that angle 80 degrees? Okay, let's go through and see if we found everything. Angle Z is 50. Arc WZ is 130. Angle W is 80. Arc WX is 70. I think we did it. Number 7 is also kind of tricky because it's kind of the same idea as the one we just did. I'd like you to try number 7 on your own. We're running out of time to finish this. Let's go ahead and go to this one though, number 8. AB is 35. CD is 53. Notice how this picture is not drawn to scale. So we just trust the numbers. Because if that's 35 and that's 53, that makes no sense because that one's bigger than this one. So don't trust the picture, just trust the numbers. Okay, how do we find angle X? Do you remember the rule for this one? It's the very last one we learned on our notes today. These are not tangents, these are just chords. Was it the last rule or the second to last? No, it was the last one, wasn't it? On our notes? If you have two intersecting chords, how do you find the measurement of the angle? Look at your... Okay, so we want the average of 35 and 53. So what do? You add them together. So you find the average of 35 and 53 to find the answer. Okay, so you guys can finish that one. Now let's look at number 9 or 10 just quickly together. These are both tangents. Number 10, QZ is 11. YX is 8. XW is 13. UW all the way across is 19. And SU is 12. That's all the way across, that one is 12. Okay. The question says find the perimeter. To find the perimeter, we have to be able to add all the numbers together. Well, we have a property that says the tangent lines. What did we say about the tangent lines? What do we know about that little piece compared to this little piece right there? They will be equal. So if that one's 11, won't that one be 11? And then if this one is 8, what will this one be? 8. And then if this one's 13, what will this one be? 13. Oh, but this whole thing is 19. So what does that tell us about this one? 6. And if that one's 6, then this one is 6. If the entire thing is 12, and that part's 6, then this part is 6, and that one will be congruent to it. Now can you find the perimeter by adding them all together? So 11 plus 11 plus 8 plus 8 plus 13 plus 13 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6.